Good evening, Jesse. Uh, Good evening, Jesse. Can you hear me?
Yes, good evening.
Okay, let's see. Today we are going to practice listening. So listening is uh, one of the English section where you have to pay special attention because for for Spanish speakers it's quite complicated to understand when someone or when we listen something and it's a little bit difficult to understand and listen the ideas. So that's why there are some strategies to understand the English language or the message. In this case we are going to listen something about Emma. So the title about this reading is A Day in the Life of Emma. All right. So the purpose of this um, class is to practice some strategies, right? Okay, here I want to write down objective. See, okay. The objective for the class
Okay.
is to practice some strategies, strategies to understand uh, listening, right? To understand listening.
Okay.
It's quite easy because strategies for listening, there are quite of strategies, but we are going to focus on some strategies, no more. Okay, let's see. Um, First of all, we have to understand or we have to focus on the title of this listening. So the title is A Day in the Life of Emma. All right, the life of Emma. All right, so let me see. I have some strategies. Just let me see a little bit. And we have here, okay, before listening, right? Prepare your ear and mind. Ear and mind. So, what is the meaning ear and mind? Do you understand that?
Yes. Los oídos
Uh huh.
y la mente.
Exactly. Very good. Exactly. Very good. So, here we're going to understand this. Active your background knowledge. Think about the topic. So, what do you already know? So, what do you already know? Because when we say a day in the life of Emma, so it means what? What do you think about that?
Mm, her daily routine.
Exactly, exactly. Very good. A daily routine, things that Emma do during a day. For example, get up, maybe have breakfast, have lunch, maybe go to school, go to work, or something like that, right? So it's it's the first thing that we have to bear in mind. Okay. Okay. Vocabulary. So vocabulary is another thing that we have to bear in mind. Vocabulary about daily routines. Can you tell me something about daily routines and maybe vocabulary about that?
Brush your teeth, have
Hmm.
lunch,
Exactly.
wake up, get up,
Hmm.
go to sleep.
Very good. Excellent. So we have some ideas and we have vocabulary about um, daily routines. Predict and predict the content. So here we have to maybe um, how to say predict or guess the content, because uh, when we see the title "A Day in the Life of Emma," to predict that it's quite easy because we are going to work about what? Can you repeat, please?
Daily routine.
Uh-huh, very good. Exactly, in daily routines. So that is another strategy. Predict the content. Look at the title, pictures. Maybe in a listening, or maybe we have some information about something. In this case, a day of life of Emma. Maybe here we don't have pictures, but maybe we can imagine something about life of Emma. All right, so questions before listening. Guess what the speaker might say. This helps your brain focus. Okay, so um, all of these things, the title, pictures, or questions, or maybe guessing uh, what are you going to hear, is something that you are going to maybe step on this listening section. All right, so let's see. Set a purpose. Decide why are you listening. So maybe can you tell me why are you listening? Are you going to listen a day in the life of Emma? Maybe because it's a topic, it's something that we have in our class, something that we have planned about to practice daily routines, right? So because we have information, we have to practice vocabulary about daily routines. So maybe it's something that we are going to practice about um, simple present, because in the simple present we use in daily routines, right? All right. So decide why are you listening. Can you tell me why we are going to listen about a day in the life of Emma, please?
Because we need to practice our vocabulary.
Vocabulary. What about grammar? What do you think? What we are going to learn? What?
Simple present.
Simple present. Because when we talk about daily routines, we have to focus on excuse me, we have to focus on simple present. Very good. During listening, okay, during listening, focus on use clues. So clues are very important to find when we listen something. All right, listen for keywords. So that is very important. Keywords. Can you understand what is the meaning keywords?
Palabras clave.
Exactly. For example, maybe nouns, verbs, or adjectives. So those are quite important when we listen something. So we have to maybe focus on nouns, verbs, adjectives to understand this listening. Don't worry if you miss small words. Okay, don't worry if you miss small words, because we are learning English and sometimes it's quite difficult to understand everything. So maybe some words are not going to be listening. That's why we have to focus on the key words, with the strong words, to practice, to understand, and answer some questions. Okay,
Okay.
use intonation and tone. Maybe this intonation and tone, um, maybe we have different English intonations and tones. American English and British English, those are different. Maybe we have to pay attention on the intonation. All right, so take a quick note. That is very important. Take a quick note. Maybe when we are learning listening, it's important to have a sheet of paper, a pencil to write some information, to write a specific information, maybe keywords to understand. Because when we have alone listening, it's very difficult to remember everything. So, what do you have to need in in this part? Take quick notes. What do you have to need?
A paper and a pencil.
Exactly, very good. Because sometimes we have very long or extend listening, so we need help, right? We need help to understand. Use context clues. So maybe this is uh, if you don't understand the words, listen to the words around it. You have to guess the meaning. Maybe sometimes it's when we don't understand something. Maybe we can guess. Okay, we can guess the words. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But the important is to try to solve the problem.
Okay.
Listen for connectors. This is another part. Listen for connectors. Words like however, because, then, finally help you to understand the whole listening. Okay. So could you repeat, please, what are the connectors? I want to repeat, and you have to repeat as well. However, because, then, finally, help. So what are the connectors? Could you repeat the connectors, please?
However, because
Then,
um, then
finally.
finally,
Uh-huh. So very, very, very brief information about this. Okay, so I think we are ready, right? Are you ready to listen?
yes,
Okay, so now we are going to listen. Okay, we are going to listen uh, a day in the life of Emma. Okay, so I want to play here. Let me see. I want to play here this listening.
Emma is a 15-year-old student who lives in a small town. Every weekday, she wakes up at 6:30 a.m. and helps her mother prepare breakfast. After reading, she walks to school with her best friend, Lucy. At school, Emma's favorite subjects are English and science. She enjoys reading stories, doing experiments, and learning new things. During lunchtime, she and her friends usually sit under a big tree in the schoolyard. They talk, laugh, and sometimes share their food. After school, Emma goes to the library to do her homework. She likes the quiet atmosphere there. When she gets home, she helps her younger brother with his math exercises. In the evening, Emma's family eats dinner together and watches a movie before going to bed. A day in the life
I'm
of Emma.
sorry.
Emma is a 15-year-old student who lives in a small town. Every weekday, she wakes up at 6:30 a.m. and helps her mother prepare breakfast. After reading, she walks to school with her best friend, Lucy. At school, Emma's favorite subjects are English and science. She enjoys reading stories, doing experiments, and learning new things. During lunchtime, she and her friends usually sit under a big tree in the schoolyard. They talk, laugh, and sometimes share their food. After school, Emma goes to the library to do her homework. She likes the quiet atmosphere there. When she gets home, she helps her younger brother with his math exercises. In the evening, Emma's family eats dinner together and watches a movie before going to bed. A day in the life of
Okay,
Emma. Emma is a 15-year-old student who lives in a small town. Every
okay. So here we have the questions. Okay, we have the chance to listen twice, right? So maybe if you don't understand, don't worry, because we are learning and we have to practice more. But now we have to answer these questions. I have the first question. Can you read the first question, please?
What time does Emma wake up?
All right, very good. Let me change this. Okay, here, number one. What time does Emma wake up? Could you understand the answer or guess the answer, please?
At 6:30 a.m.
Very good. So this is the right one. Esa es la correcta, no? This is the right one. Very good, excellent. Number two, please read the question number two.
Who does Emma walk to school with?
What is the answer?
Her best friend Lucy.
Exactly, very good, excellent. Good listening. Number three, please. Here we have.
What does Emma do after school?
What is the answer?
Goes to the library.
Okay. Number three, right? Number three is number three, please. Number three.
Where does Emma usually eat lunch?
What is the answer?
Under a big tree.
Very good, excellent. And number four, please. Read the question and the answer.
What does Emma do after school?
What is the answer, please?
Goes to the library.
Very good. And number four is go to the library. Exactly. Excellent. And number five, please. This is the last one.
What does Emma's family do in the evening?
What's the answer?
They watch a movie together.
Exactly. Very good. So we have the right answer. So could you tell me, please, did you follow the listening steps to understand? Did you take notes, please? Can you tell me, please, if you follow my advices?
Yes, I take notes.
Can you tell me some words, some specific words that you um, write down?
15 years old, 6:30 a.m.
Exactly.
Helps her mom. Walk with her friend. She reads stories.
Very good.
She
Excellent.
likes to learn new things.
Exactly. Very good. Because those strategies are quite good when we have a listening section, right? So taking notes is one of the main part in learning listening. All right. Very good. Thank you very much, Jesse.
Okay.
That's it for today, class. Thank you very much. See you next time.
See you.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.